All right, let's talk about salsa. And I mean really talk about it. We're going to step onto the dance floor today to explore this vibrant, passionate world. You'll see pretty quickly that this dance is so much more than just movement. It's literally a tool for transforming your body and your mind.
Okay, let me ask you something. What if I told you there's a workout that could actually make you smarter, happier, and more connected to other people? And the best part? It feels more like a party than hitting the gym. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, stick around because that's exactly what salsa is.
So let's get right into it. We're going to break down the powerful, science-backed benefits of this dance. And I'm not kidding when I say salsa might just be the best medicine out there. The evidence for this is, well, it's pretty mind-blowing actually.
Check out this number, 76%. What is that? Well, get this. A massive 21-year study found that people who danced regularly, we're talking salsa, swing, all that good stuff, had a 76% lower risk of developing dementia. I mean, that's huge. It beat out every other physical or mental activity they looked at. And it makes sense, right? When you dance salsa, your brain is firing on all cylinders, making these super fast decisions, building new connections. It's like a complete workout for your mind.
And here's what's so cool about it. Salsa doesn't just work on one thing. It's like this magic bullet for your entire well-being. I'm talking physically. It's an amazing full-body workout. You can torch 400, 500 calories an hour, no problem. Mentally, your brain gets flooded with all those feel-good endorphins, just melting away stress. And socially, this is the big one. It forges these incredible connections and a real sense of community. It's the whole package.
So why is it so powerful for your mind? Think about it. When you're on that dance floor, you have to be 100% in the moment. You're listening to the music, you're thinking about your feet, you're reading your partner's signals. There is literally no room in your head for worrying about work emails or what you need to pick up at the store. It's like a moving meditation. It just forces you to be right here, right now.
Okay, but you can't really get the dance until you get the music, you know? So let's talk about the heartbeat of salsa. What is it that gives this music that energy you just can't ignore?
Well, it all comes down to something called the clave. Now, the word itself is Spanish for keystone. You know that wedge-shaped stone at the top of an arch that holds the whole thing together? That's exactly what this 5-beat rhythm does for salsa music. It is the absolute core that locks every single instrument in place. The best way to think about it is like a secret language that everyone in the band and on the dance floor is speaking. The piano, the congas, the singers, the dancers, everyone is listening for and responding to that same clave pattern. It's the shared pulse that holds the whole beautiful, complex structure together.
So, once this amazing music started to travel the world, something really cool happened. Different places started adding their own unique spin, their own flavor. So let's go on a quick world tour and check out the different personalities of salsa. So, pretty much all salsa styles fit into two big families, linear and circular. Think of it like this. Linear styles, which you see a lot in LA and New York, are danced up and down a line, kind of like you're in a narrow hallway. It's super practical for crowded dance floors. Then you've got circular styles like Cuban salsa, where the dancers are constantly moving around each other. It feels way more fluid and spontaneous.
And here's where you really see those different personalities shine. LA style, it's pure Hollywood, all flash and big theatrical moves. New York style is it's more elegant, sophisticated cousin, very smooth and precise. Then you jump over to Cuban style, and it's much more circular, grounded, with a real fun street dance feel. And then there's Colombian style. Oh man, think super fast, mind-bendingly complex footwork. It's just electric. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds amazing, but how do I even start? Well, let's get you on the dance floor. The most important thing to remember is that salsa isn't a performance you watch, it's a conversation. And just like any new language, you gotta start with a few basic words.
So, the absolute foundation is the rhythm. It all happens over 8 beats of music. But here's the trick. You only step on 6 of them. It goes step, 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 pause. Then step, 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 pause. You'll hear people call it quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. 1, 2, 3, pause on 4. 5, 6, 7, pause on 8. That's it. Every single move in salsa is built on that simple foundation. And that brings us to this idea, which is so important to understand. It's this quote: "The dance floor is not a stage, it is a conversation." This really gets to the heart of what social dancing is all about. It's not about being perfect, it's about connecting.
And that conversation, that connection, happens through what we call lead and follow.
Now, this is really key. It's not about one person being the boss and ordering the other around. Not at all. The leader's role is to suggest a move, to invite their partner. And the follower's role is to interpret that suggestion and respond. It's this incredible nonverbal dialogue that's all about trust and respect.
So how do you actually get started? It's way easier than you might think. First, just look up a local beginner class. And seriously, don't worry about finding a partner to go with. You never need one. They always have you switch partners in class. Then, just start listening to salsa music, a lot of it. Let that rhythm get into your system. And please, please remember this. Have fun and don't be afraid to mess up. Nobody cares. The point isn't to be perfect, it's to enjoy the moment.
So there you go. Salsa. It's this amazing workout that literally rewires your brain for the better. It's a global cultural phenomenon, and at its heart, it's a beautiful language spoken without words. Now you know the basic steps, the fundamental grammar. So the only real question is, are you ready to join the conversation?